Good morning, everybody. Hey, what day is it? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Hump day. Y'all remember that commercial? I don't know if it was a progressive commercial or something like that, where it was one of the funniest ones, where the camel's walking around in the office and everybody's going, Mike, 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 what day is it? And then they're all hump day with you guys. That's my kind of humor. I love that stuff. Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread, and you are in the Stitchuation room. I'm at a bit of a different angle today. My laptop is packed up, ready to go to Houston. It'll be on stage with me from. I'll be on stage tomorrow at the Houston International Quilt Festival, the Brother main stage in the All Brands booth. And I cannot wait. I don't know why. I'm more anxious, excited about this particular year than I've been in a long time. And I was kind of trying to analyze that and go, why is that? I wonder why that is. I don't know. Maybe because I've had some hiccups when I've been on stage before. And you guys know when stuff happens. And I just let it go. But before, when I had been on stage, the channel was relatively new, and people were not, nobody knew who I was and nobody cared. Now things are starting to pick up as far as recognition, and people know. Matter of fact, I'm headlining this year. So that's crazy. It's always been somebody else bigger than me on YouTube and in the list of the All Brands presenters and who's who. I've been down the list. I've been maybe in the top 2 or 3. Now I'm number 1. So I really appreciate that from All Brands. I know I always say this, but I would not be where I am without them. John Douthit and his family are fabulous. Teresa, thank you so much, sweetheart. That is so nice of you. Going to help with the diesel fuel. Driving. Thank you. Yeah, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. That helps the channel a whole lot, helps with the algorithm and the analytics. And if you are not on a mobile device, then you can go ahead and, let me move this back. Then you can go ahead and just hit the up arrow on your remote on your TV. That works as well. My eyes are watering this morning. I take one of those little allergy pills before I go to bed at night, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, so yesterday I did do some non-quilt related stuff. So I wanted to give you guys some project and let you see what I've been working on. So I don't, if you can see up here, these 2 blocks, the blue surrounding the red Dutchman's puzzle and the red surrounding the blue. So I finished all of month 4 blocks. This is for American Pie, which is a quilt along. Y'all, my lighting is dark on my left side. I'm sorry. It's a quilt along for my local quilt shop. They no longer are doing the block of the month, but they do have the kit. So that is from Fiberworks Fabric Studio, and it is linked below my video down here. So, yeah, Scotty, I wouldn't call me a star. I'm notable. Better than being on the wall at the post office, right? Good morning from New Jersey, Teresa. We are launching out of New Jersey in May for the Sew and Sale 14. Very excited about that. All right. So I'm working on this. This is only a 6-month sew along and or block of the month. You get 2 blocks for every month. And so I've got 8 of them done. Month 5 just arrived, and I cut it last week when I was at Quilt Market. We had some downtime, and so I wanted to show you guys, when I got back from Quilt Market, I had shown y'all how I used some batting covered panels inside of my Yazzie quilt bag, quilt block bag. I swiped those from, this is a project bag Vanessa made at the Fiber Co-op in San Angelo, Texas. And I had done a tour of her store back in 20, was it 2022? When was it? 21, COVID. Yeah. Anyway, so I did a tour of her store, and she hand makes these and sells them in her store. So inside of this thing, this is a wonderful little project bag. Okay. So inside of this thing, it has, she may still have more of these for sale. I don't know. She kind of took a break at the end of the summer. So I don't know if she's back up and running or not, but it's got these zipper bags, and I'm see the zippers. These are great, right? So you can put all your projects in here. It comes with 6 of these zipper deals, and these are what I had put my block cut pieces on. Okay. And when you put something on top of it, everything just stays absolutely perfect. You can carry it. My video's freezing. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. That's my internet. Yeah. Let me see if I can fix that. I wanted to be here. Let me see if I can fix this. Video issues. Okay, hold on. Momento, right? I'm going to take you guys over to my desk where I am hardwired into the internet, because right now I'm on a tablet. So I'm going to migrate and see. Un momento, por favor. Correct. That's right. I've been working on my Spanish. So let's see what I can do here. Oh, get a different angle from my quilt room. No, it's not you across the Pacific, Diane. It's my crappy internet is what it is. Let me go to see what I can do here. Jump in here, enter this studio, dismiss this. I'm going to jump on the computer. Instead of the tablet. And that's going to give me maybe. All right. Uh-oh. Is that better? You get a whole different look now, y'all. Yes. Is this better, you guys? Can you hear me? Everything cool? Let's see. I need to test everything and make sure. Test. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me. And I know you can see me. Okay, thank you, Juliana. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay. So I'm hardwired into my laptop. So this is my sewing studio. Oh. I got these new cabinets underneath. Ignore all the audio, video equipment, you guys. I got these at Mayfair. And I love these things. So they've got a flat top where I've got Yazzie bags stored. And then there are a lot of giveaway goodies, and there are UFOs, works in progress, and everything. And it's all tucked away. Before, I had these open bins where you could kind of see everything, and it was just way too much. So in these little bins in the middle, I'm trying to store cords and cables and whatnot like that. So, okay. Y'all, there's always another way to skin a cat. Don't get upset, you cat people. It's just a figure of speech. Mm. So while I'm at it, I finished the wonky houses. Let me get it. Pardon me. I dance with this. Oh. Oh, pinned in. Put my pins back so I don't hurt myself. So I finished wonky houses. Cute. It just needs to be quilted. Get a backing on it and quilt it. But it worked, you know, it was cute to hang up. So that got done. I gotta tell you guys, when I was years and years ago, I was going through a quilt magazine and came across they had showcased a quilt studio, and something about it, I just fell in love with it. And I tore the pages out. I found it online. I found her blog post about it online, and it was a studio by Kimberly Einmo. And that studio just spoke to me. I said, oh my gosh, I guess our organizing styles are the same, but they went in. No, Bernadette, I'm good. I'm on the desktop today. No Sony camera required. So, oh, Pam, that's got to be why my eyes are watering so bad. The allergies are terrible. Poor thing. I hope you feel better. So, anyway, I was looking at Kimberly's studio and I was just like, oh my goodness, I love her style. I love how it looks. Now, this was many houses ago because she is a military spouse. And I actually ran into her at market. She is now an ambassador for Janome. And she and her husband were there, and she was walking out of the Janome booth, and I was just coming into market, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Kimberly Einmo. She's looking at me like, who are you? And I told her, I said, oh my gosh, your studio, I absolutely loved it. So let me see, I kept that blog post, and I'd love to show you guys what her studio looks like. Now, mine doesn't look anything like it. Let me see if I can find it. But it was just such a nice, open, organized, just a great, I want to see. I know I kept I'm looking right now on my computer screen for the shortcut that I have for it. If I can find it. If I can't find it, I will show it to you next time. But anyway, so it was so cool. I totally fangirled on her, and it was so much fun. And we visited, and I'm like, we've got so much in common because, no, I can't find it. Nope, I do not know what I did with that. It's around somewhere. Anyway, so have I seen her new studio? No, I have not, Mary. I have not. I love Kimberly Einmo, and I need to take a look and figure all that out. But as I've taken a class with her too. I think she did a craftsy class. Yeah, she's an amazing quilter. But she was the inspiration behind all of this big open space. Few cabinets that hide things. And then, of course, my spaces kind of had to take on a little bit. She had designated zones for this and zones for that with room to move in her space. She actually converted like a ginormous room in the house. So is the cow behind me a panel? Yes. How about that? So that's Oreo. Yes, Scotty, that's right. That's exactly right. Her house was gorgeous. White furniture with built-in closets. That's right. So that is from, I don't remember if Riley Blake did this or whatever, but it's called Barnyard Friends. Not available anymore at all. My friend Lisa and I were up at a quilt store in Bandera, Texas.
And she and I got the last two of these panels, and then they have a Longhorn panel as well. And Lisa put the Longhorn panel on a poster board or a foam board and mounted it, framed it, and and it's above her fireplace in her living room. Not quilted or anything. It just looks like a portrait because those look like brush strokes. When you get up real close, it looks like a painting. You wish you had my room. My room's good. I really enjoy this. Keith made the cutting table for me with the split level so I can have storage in here for my rotary cutters, my rotary mats, and then my rulers are right up under there. I've got cubbies down here for all kinds of stuff. My presses. I'll show you guys my studio if you'll ignore the mess. Okay. But that's where I keep, and there's the print Moda. He hasn't finished painting the cabinet for it yet. He just made that. Okay. And then that's where there's Spanky. That's my 10 needle. Okay. And all of my Lori Holt projects in the works are right here. And her simple shapes are in the binders behind the Cricut presses. I've got one long runner in here for my 3-legged dog. And when she is no longer with us, that runner is gone. I don't like it. It gets in the way because I've got a lot of stuff that rolls around here. My video camera stand is on a plant. It's on a plant stand in a bucket surrounded by fat quarters with a 4-inch PVC and the thing in it. And I just roll it all over the room. I love it. So the ironing station is behind the long arm, and I'm normally sitting right there next to you, right in this corner, talking to you guys. Okay. And then lift up this camera. Okay. So I got to get my MQ16. I don't know if I'm going to stitch this weekend or not. So there's my SCANNCUT cabinet right at the end of the long arm. And that's the door where Keith comes and goes all the time. And then there's my corner unit over there has my serger and my serger cover stitch combo. And on the other side of the SCANNCUT is the luminaire. Right there. There's the luminaire. That's the screen for it right there. Okay. And that's my patriotic, my finger, you guys, I'm looking. That's my shadow box from when I retired. Okay. And here's the hot mess that's getting ready to go to the show. Okay. And that's all my fabric storage. You see all that. There's all my fabric storage. Sorry for the lighting. I'm pointing it right at the light. That is a U-line, some kind of bin with, I don't know, it rolls around. It's got all my fat quarters on it. I got scraps in the back. Did Keith make the SCANNCUT table? Mr. Million 96 wants to know. Yes, he did. He made all my furniture in here, pretty much. He does not like IKEA. He hates it. So, oh, my nose itches. Pam, I'm with you, my friend. There is something in the air. My eyes have been watering something. So I made some new Power Tools with Thread shirts last night to get to wear on stage. So very excited. Hi, Karen. First time watching me live. Welcome. So we just took a little mini tour of my studio. That was totally impromptu. Sorry, it wasn't perfect. This is how I roll. Did you see a bottle of Kahlua? Let me show you what you saw. Let me show you what you saw. That is a lamp. How about that? It's a lamp. I need to flip my calendar to November. And that gray barn door right there, if you go back in there, that's loaded down with batting. And I'm sitting at my desk right in front of that. So that bottle of Kahlua, I was stationed at Kirtland Air Force Base in Albuquerque, New Mexico from 90 to 92. And one of my besties there worked in food services. Her name was Karen Coffee. And Karen loved her White Russians. She was skinny as a rail. She used to run all the time. And she loved her White Russians. And hi, Tammy. Welcome. First time catching me live. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. And yeah, so Karen loved her White Russians. And I was getting ready to ship out to Korea, to South Korea, and at my going away party, she and I killed that bottle of Kahlua with White Russians. And then she turned that bottle into a lamp for me. She used to make lamps all the time with that stuff. So I thought that was very sweet. It's a commemorative thing that I've kept. And it's so funny. My son, who's a pastor, he says, Mom, I want that lamp when you die. Because he remembers that from when he was a little boy. Yeah. Oh, not your GI Trap doesn't like that. Stories of the military, you guys. Yeah, Karen was awesome. I've often wondered what happened to her. I've lost track. Can't find her. If she got married, you know, that's name change. It's hard. And I lost track of her before Facebook. So impossible to know. Y'all, yesterday I got in a package to go to London. I'm leaving on the 24th. One of the ladies who hangs out in here sometimes, she pops in and says hi, Candace. Not Candace Park, another Candace. She is going to be my travel buddy. We are going on the sulky trip to London, and it's through Craft Tours. I was so excited. Oh, I squirreled because my internet. Let me go back. I squirreled, you guys. Yeah, my internet crapped out. So you had 3 inches of snow yesterday, Marge. Oh, my word. You know, no, thank you. Okay, so this was the Project Tote I was showing y'all that I picked up at Fiberworks in San Angelo. Not Fiberworks, that's my quilt store. The Fiber Co-op. She's put a little stamp on the back. So that's the Fiber Co-op. And she hand makes these. Her name is Vanessa. She's British. She's a scream. I love her. She's too funny. So I took a tour of her store. I'll link it right up here when we get done and let you guys take a look at that. She's got more backing fabric than I've ever seen. And she makes her own yarn from her alpacas. She's a character, y'all. I just love her. I've met the neatest people. Okay. Kelly, you need motivation? Well, I'll do what I can, sister. I'll do what I can. So those little boards, they're kind of like stiff paper. I looked for cardstock. I couldn't find any, but I did find what you're looking for is single-sided adhesive foam. I need to put this in my Amazon store. I will when we get done. Single-sided adhesive foam. And so I just took some batting scraps, you guys. And I laid out a big piece of batting, and then I just put this sticky side down. And then I took my rotary cutter and a ruler and trimmed all around it. And it works great. See, it's got enough. I could put this inside of the bag, inside of a Yazzie bag, and carry my goodies. I need to call Vanessa and ask her what is the product that you used for that. Single-sided, some kind of cardstock, because hers are firmer. I mean, these are fine. This is a 1/8 inch foam. So you can make your own. And these came in a 9x12 pack, which is fine, but I would have rather had her big square ones. I don't know what she used. I need to reach out. So that's what I did yesterday. I worked on the wonky houses. I finished the 2 blocks for month 4 right there for American Pie. And I played around with this, and I continued to pack, and I made t-shirts to go to Houston. Oh, all brands. Let's see. We might have seam rippers there in our booth, and at our table in the All Brands booth. So, well, good morning. Jamie, you're going to think of me today? It's your Quilt of Valor Day. 2 presentations. Oh, my word. That's nice. Yeah, that's great. Good for you. That's awesome. Quilts of Valor are such a nice thing. I wish they weren't so strict on what the pattern could look like, you know? So, Keith made like 30 of them yesterday. What kind of batting or fabric did I use for my design wall? Deborah, that design wall is 2 4x8 pieces of purple foam insulation board that you get at Home Depot. That's where he got it, was Home Depot. And he put them up there on the wall. And then it's really expensive because it's not 1, but 2 layers of 100% cotton batting. That's what's up there. I put up the single layer, and then I could see the black print on the purple foam board through the batting. I could see the line where they met. I said, oh no, that's not going to work. So I had to put another layer of batting on there. So that's an expensive design wall because I don't know how many yards of batting. It took up quite a bit. So did I see my mug? My mug says this jelly roll is going to go straight to my fat quarters. This is a gift I got from a fellow viewer. She is in, hi Sue. She lives closer to East Texas, East Central Texas. Her name is Becky too. So yeah, that's what the design, and then he just put trim, quarter round trim on it or something, some kind of trim. I don't know, whatever kind of trim. Yeah, the investment design wall. That's right, Pamela. Pamela knows when something's expensive. I call it an investment. Yeah, flannel sheets work great on top of those. Well, it's nice on top of those foam insulation boards because they're 1/2 inch thick. That's great, right? You can pin everything in it and everything if you need to. So, all right. So yesterday I got this in the mail. I'm so excited. So excited. So I am going to London. The company that sponsors this or that organizes the tour is called Craft Tours. And the owner is a guy by the name of Jim West. He used to have Destination Craft on PBS. And so he's getting everything going for everybody. We got a artist's canvas panel. And it says, please make sure to pack this with your luggage for your trip. So got that. And then I got this little package of goodies. So there is happy to provide this packet to you. Hope you're getting excited to join us very soon. And it gives you instructions on phone numbers to reach out to people, where you're going, what you're doing, and all of that. So we have a little welcome letter with some basic information. And then I got this green tied ribbon around these 2 things. Here is my lanyard with my name tag, my little London telephone booths. Okay, Margie, yeah, I will put the ruler in there for the sew tights. Thank you. Yes. Will my trip be on PBS? No, ma'am. I don't think that show's on PBS anymore. Let's see. Marilyn, poor thing, you can't get your SDX 230 to recognize the fabric mat. You know, Brother's not going to carry that fabric mat anymore. I don't know what the problem might be with that. If Brother can't help you, I don't know if I can either. Anyway, so it's got your name tag and it has a thing in here, you know, this is what I'll wear. Okay, so that's in there. It's got the little neck strap inside of it. And then you got this cool little booklet here, okay? And inside, Jolly Old England. This is our schedule of events, the November 25th through December 3rd. Mary, my long arm is a 10-foot. I used to have a 12. I got rid of it. Too big. So inside your booklet, it tells you every day what your schedule is going to be. You can make notes, and it gives you a picture of where you're going to be. So if you get lost, you can show your taxi. Y'all, I plan on attempting to do something with you guys when I'm on my vacation. So then on the 30th, we're going to Bath. So exciting. Sue says the London foam boxes are very rare nowadays. I believe it. We were on our way to Houston last week for market, and we pulled off at I think it was a Circle K gas station. We were over by Sealy, Texas, And when we pulled in next to a little island, a grassy island on the outside, next to where they usually have the air where you can air up your tires, you know, there's an old phone booth. So Keith pulled up right next to it. And it was just the one that's the blue box on a stand. There wasn't anything in it. It was just the stand. I told Keith, I said, he got out. He's, you know, letting the dogs do their business. And he's standing there looking at it. And I said, you need a quarter? You want to make a call? Oh my goodness. So, so we have our our schedule of events. And then in here, yay. This is my first one. Y'all, I'm giddy like a kid. You got a wrap for your suitcase or a bag or something so you can keep your eyes on it. Quick look. You got your, I think this is the boarding pass, but we've got a schedule. And then there is, you can keep all your documents in here and everything. And then this envelope has what they call the craft tours. It's got a little card in here and it has your craft tours passport. So the more craft tours you take, and they'll stamp each little pass that you do, right? So the more tours that you take with them, you earn points and whatnot. And Jim himself signed it. So yeah, 2 of our days we're doing events with Ellen March from Sulky. So we're going to do a couple of little things. That'd be fun. I don't know what the little, I said we're going to paint on this. Y'all, that's going to be a hot mess. Thank goodness for abstract art. I'll be able to do that. You know how you see artists just take a paintbrush and flick paint at a thing and call it art? That's more my speed. So anyway, that came in the mail. I was very excited to get that. Yeah. Thompson, we can all hear you. My husband, he loves talking to those dogs. So let me put this back in here where it all goes. So I've got everything. Yeah. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I was so excited about that. Hey, a lady emailed me this morning and she said, can you teach us how to set up our computers for all of our downloaded embroidery files? Sip and paint. Yes, El Favor, right. So it, I think I told her that, I replied back and I told her that I've covered that in different videos, but not, you know, bits and pieces of it, but not like one whole, this is how you download files, this is how you store them. Or maybe I did one and it's been buried in the archives of YouTube. So I might go ahead and do that. Fredo's here. She's getting her biscuit for going outside. So she'll be over in a little bit. Eat some pub food while in London. I have every intention of doing that. I'm a pub kind of girl. That's my idea of a good time. So yesterday I finalized the travel for island hopping in Hawaii. So the 8th we arrive in Oahu. We're staying at the Halikoa. And then the 9th we'll just do whatever. But on Friday the 10th, we're going to island hop over to Maui. And we're going to do a pineapple farm tour. We're going to go to lunch. And then I'm going to jump over to So Special, I believe it is called. And it's a quilt shop over there on Maui. I will be there 3-ish, like between 3 and 4. I plan on being there. I can't stay too long. We've got a 6 o'clock flight back over to Oahu. So those of you that are on the island, thank you so much too for those of you who've sent me things to do. Appreciate y'all. Y'all take good care of me. I love that. And how to save to the cloud will be helpful too, Diane says. Diane, it is embarrassing how easy that is. I know. Installed embroidery. Oh, good. There you go, Debbie. That's right. That's awesome. So I'll do what I can. I will try to do. I probably need to do it as a screen recording because as you guys are asking questions on a live, I get real distracted and I don't want to be going somewhere and then squirrel off and not get what I need done with y'all. So I think that that's a really good thing to do, because even though I did it several years ago, I believe that was with Windows 10, and now I'm using Windows 11. And I'll do it on Windows, and then I will also see if I can't do it on a Mac. I might, I got to figure that out. I'm not sure how to screen record on a Mac. I know you can, or I might just have to point the camera at the Mac and do it. That's probably what I'll be doing with the Mac, because we've got a Mac in the other room. But that way, those of you, no matter what system you have, I can help you figure out how to. And then also, you guys wanted to know how to download and extract files to a mobile device, and like an iPad. And yeah, how to download those to like an iPad. For those of you that don't have a computer, you can do that. And then there's a hub that you can get. I've got it in my my Amazon store, I believe. There's a hub you can get, and it's got the lightning that plugs into the space where you charge your iPad. And then the hub has let me see, I have one in here. This is a hub. This isn't the one for the iPad though. So this is a little hub, see? And it's got USB slots in it. Well, instead of it being a USB connection, it's a lightning connection for the iPad. So you pop a USB stick in here, then you download the designs to your iPad, and you they call it unpackage, I believe, instead of zip. Zip is a Windows term. Make it a pay for class. That's not how I roll, free spirit. Yeah, I know. You know, that's the thing. I mean, I love what I do. I do love what I do. And it's not always about making money. It helps. Absolutely. It helps. But see, the thing with a pay class is that 5 minutes from now, they'll change how the computer works. And it may no longer be current the next day. That's the thing. And I never know what's coming. So, oh, speaking of that, there was a pretty vocal thread on the Facebook group yesterday, Power Tools with Thread Facebook group. And someone was asking about how to remove hidden stitches in embroidery, and was hoping I could tell them how, and they couldn't figure it out. And there was all this going on. And y'all, so the bottom line is, I'm not an embroidery educator. I'm not an ambassador for embroidery. I'm not an engineer. I'm not a software engineer. I don't know the program as well as somebody like Lisa Shaw. And so I end up, I only know what I know. And I wish I could help. But people get frustrated when they're clicking and it doesn't work, or it worked once and then it didn't. And I get frustrated too, because then I'm like, well, let me see if I can figure it out and help you with that. But then an hour and a half has gone by. I've gone down a rabbit hole, and dinner is waiting for me to make it. You know what I mean? And it's just, I just don't have enough hours in the day. Oh, Quilting Babe said it is snowing in southern Vermont. Good for you. Not me. Hey, y'all want to see what's in the box? Want to see what's in the box? I need a pair of scissors. It's a giveaway. It's a giveaway. I'm not going to tell you who it's from. Well, I will tell you. It's from Lady M. You know, she always gives good stuff for me to give to you guys. I have the nicest benefactors on my channel. If I can do this without killing myself with these scissors. Let's see what it is. Oh my word. Ooh, holy moly. What's in here? All right, you guys. the pattern for the Quilted Witch. Are you ready? And the kit. How about that? This is amazing. Yes. So let's see what's in the box. Ooh. Oh my word, y'all. Look at this. The Fat Quarter bundle from the Fat Quarter shop. Or it's Fat Quarters, background fabric, all things needed. Look at that. The kit for the Quilted Witch. Okay, I am fixing to go over, if I haven't already, 67,000 subscribers. As soon as I hit 70,000 subscribers, I'm giving this away. So Lady M is so generous, and we hit 70,000 subscribers. We're going to do a big giveaway on that day, and I'm going to give this away to one of you. Yeah. So it's going to cost me a fortune in shipping. US only, you guys. Sorry, Diane. I know. This book, but you'll have a whole year to get ready to make this. Wow. Isn't that amazing? So fun. Ooh, it's heavy. Man. Oh. That's exciting. I've got another thing from her to give away to y'all too. She is so generous with you guys. Yeah, you need another year. It is a great prize. Y'all wait till we get to the 100,000 subscriber mark. As soon as I hit that, it's going to be amazing. We're going to have a big giveaway party on my 100,000 subscriber channel thing. So share me with your guilds, share me with your quilt shops, your quilty friends, all that. So I need to get those numbers up, y'all. Where are we at? It's 7:42. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, we're going to leave here probably about 10:30 or so. I didn't do a whole lot of makeup today or any because I am getting ready to, I'm tackling my hair again, you guys. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit more. Beth, you share all of, you share me with your students. I love this. Sitting in front of your fake fireplace wrapped in a Snuggie. That is a perfect morning. Good for you. That is wonderful. Yeah. Oh, the recognition is nice, Maxie. That's true. So it does look better than the first day, Margie. Yeah. So if you're brand new to this, I went to the hairdresser about 10 days ago to get rid of the brass, and she took me from blonde to something. And I've lightened it up a little bit, but I've been waiting patiently to tackle it again. So Jamie's going to wear her Power Tools with Thread shirt at a retreat. Y'all, we are now carrying, need to add them. I just got more of them. We're carrying iron-ons. Okay. So if you have a heat press, you can do your own. I've got the full front shirt. Yeah. So I did 2 of them the same. Okay. And so we've got this big design. These colors were designed by Corey Yoder. And then I also have a smaller one that's just black that could be like a upper left chest if you want, or you could put it right there in the back. Those are cool. That's cool too. And I've got a long sleeve shirt ready to go to wear underneath it if it's cold in the convention center. So, oh, Dawn, don't worry about being late. You're fine, sweetheart. Run over to the kitchen, grab a cup of coffee. And we've got our virtual kitchen. There's all kinds of goodies in there. Yeah. Am I bringing iron-ons to Houston? Possibly. Yeah, we'll have to see. But Keith's got to go out and get the wagon out of the shed because we roll into that convention center with a wagon loaded down with all my samples and all my goodies and everything. And I got to thank you guys for the idea of that, that new Yazzie bag. She doesn't have any on the website. I think she pulled them all off the website to take to Houston. Okay, but they'll be back on the website when the festival is over. All right. But I love this thing. So this is the quilt mat carrier. Quilt mat carrier. You guys, this is my SCANNCUT. Everything I need to go up to the stage is here. So I have in here, I do have a mat, but I don't. So I've got my Steady Betty ironing surface. Okay. Iron-ons in my store. Not at the moment. They will be in a minute. Okay. I just got a new box of them in yesterday from Greedy Stitches. Okay. Jamie, so that logo was actually designed by Vistaprint. I worked with one of their designers to come up with the logo. They did a great job. They charged me $100. It was dirt cheap. And then they sent me the Adobe Illustrator version of it. And I met Jody and her husband in last March at Everything Embroidery Market in Baton Rouge? Where were we? Lafayette. Met her and her husband, and she has heat press. She has a whole greedystitches.com. So I was like, hey, could you make iron-ons for me? And she said, sure. So we kind of started working together, and she just sent me a whole another box of them because we sold out. All right. So in here, I have the sample that I showed you guys yesterday with the tree and the star. So that's a final little looking sample. I've got all of my background fabric to go in my hoop. I have my tree fabric already with heat and bond light on the back. Okay, so there's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm showing you guys there's a reason I'm emptying this out. And then here's the star fabric, my 3 little squares cut for the star. And then I've got the example of, you know, what you can do with a paper pattern. I have to have an example. And then I'm bringing my mats, but All Brands is supplying mats. So I've got my low tack mat, and I have my scanning mat with my traced tree. Okay. So excited. So that's it. That's in this pouch. Okay. And then here I have my can of KK2000 in this outer pocket. So this thing has this, and it's designed to hold a cut mat. It's got a pocket out on the outside here, and I left that so I can remember, people can see what it is. And then in this pocket, okay. Bye, Tina. Have a good day. All right. We'll see you later. Okay. And then this pocket, if I can get the zipper open, I have my USB. This is a Power Tools with Thread USB. This is in our store site. And this has my cut files on it for the tree and the embroidery design BE file and the PES design. So I've got that. I have a spool of black thread. They're going to have all this for me, but I'm taking my own just in case, you know, Girl Scout. Okay. Bye, Olivia. All right. We have my ironing pad from Embroidery Garden. In case, you know, I can use that in addition to the Steady Betty. And then I've got my little iron. It's going with me, my Cricut mini iron, mini press. And I have my little deals to clean my mat if I need them. So that's what's in. Yes, Candace, you need another Yazzie bag. However, you're not going. Oh, and I brought my handy dandy Crayola marker to show everybody which kind of marker. But you can't get this one until probably after festival. Because I suspect, because she doesn't have any on. She used to have them on the site. She doesn't anymore. So I'm assuming she's going to go see. Bye, Belinda. Go make breakfast. That these will be available after she sells what she sells at festival. So maybe next week. Yeah. You have shared my trip plans with the quilt store with your Army Embroidery MWR friends that are in Hawaii. Yes, Deb, that's probably why somebody from Army MWR sent me the list of stuff to do in Hawaii. So thank you. I shared that with my friend that's traveling with me last night. She was like, "Where'd you get this?" I said, "Oh, I have resources all over this planet, girl." Uh-oh. Oh, I also have a needle minder with pins. That was hidden in this fabric, the background fabric. And my pins blew off somewhere. Be all right. Yep. So I am all set to, I think, if there's anything y'all can think of that I missed, sing out and let me know. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go. And my laptop and all my samples, my t-shirts, I think I'm ready. Have I packed the kitchen sink? Deb, I will. Oh, the reason, so I'm thinking about taking that, I have a 3.5-inch logo in solid black. And I was going to put it on the heat press and put it right here. Do you think it would work on this quilted? Do y'all think that would work? I don't know. Jamie wants to know if Keith is traveling to England with me. Nope. No. He has to stay home and take care of the dogs. So we are going to be traveling to Hawaii for almost 10 days. And that's just to, we can't take the dogs, obviously, to Hawaii. So that's too long away from the dogs. We like to stay home with the dogs. Low heat press cloth, Margie says. All right. Do I have my embroidery scissors? Good call, Kim. Good call. Let me see. Yes, I do. Good call. That's excellent. I need to put a little string on here, or you know what? I don't want to put it on the one with the USB. I'll put a keychain on here. Good call. Thank you. It will go on there, Linda says. Okay, great. Oh, Star. That stinks. I appreciate the lengths you go to watch the Stitchuation room. We're not going to have any water today in the RV park. Got an email last night that they're cutting off the water at 9:30. I should take a second USB with all my designs just in case. Abby, I think I have one in there. I've got that little pink one I used to have. My magnetic ruler, Tammy, is in the stack to go. I'm not going to have that up on stage. That bag is just for me to head up to the stage and get ready to go. Do I have a video on how to make a bag tag? You need to make a name tag for a diaper bag. I would recommend going to Designs by Juju's site. She's got bag tags, I believe. I think she does. What about the tools for taking the things off the mat? Ellen says. Ellen, I believe that all brands will have those there at the show. That's going to be because they're supplying, the cameras and the SCANNCUT and the luminaire and the hoops and the stabilizer and all of that. So, oh, good. The Flexi Spot code is working today. Yes. So the Flexi Spot is that desk that goes up and down. I've got a video out on that. And it's Flexi Spot 30 will take an additional $30 off anything. They're having their Black Friday sale starting today. I don't know why it's starting today. And it runs through the 17th of November. So, yeah. And if Designs by Juju, it should be easy, Frida. Yes. Good. Betsy says she has made bag tags from Designs by Juju. So check that out. But no, the short answer is no. I do not have a video on how to do that. But I should make one. You're right. Absolutely. That Flexi Spot, y'all. I love it. I was working on that, making that sample with all the lettering and whatnot. That thing did not move. I love it. When am I leaving for Houston? Candace, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to do tomorrow or not. If I am, it's from the motorhome. And, but I'll have my tablet with me. Okay. And we'll be on a different internet. So you'll know, no promises, you guys. It's going to be a busy, busy Thursday and Friday. So I would do not use a heat press on my Yazzie bag because of the vinyl. It could melt. You're right, Debbie. However, that's why I was thinking about putting it back here on the back, because I can get this over the base of the heat press and there's no vinyl back here. Do I need stabilizer in my bag? They are supposed to provide the stabilizer for me. But you know what, Betsy? Again, with the Girl Scout, be prepared. I'll just go ahead and take several pieces of stabilizer with me. Nothing wrong with that. If I don't use it, don't use it. Megs wants to know if anybody has a good chair or stool recommendation. Megs, personally, I went with the investment of the koala chair. You spend so much time sitting in these. I just went with koala. Now there is a chair that's on the FlexiSpot site, and they asked me to promote it, and I said, well, I don't have one, so I'm not going to. But you can go to flexispot.com, and matter of fact, I have a link to FlexiSpot site below this video. And if you click on that, then it jumps you over there, and you can use FlexiSpot 30 as a code. But most of those chairs, they're designed for gamers. So they're designed for people who are sitting in chairs for 24 hours straight playing, you know. Yeah. Well, Julianne, I'll miss you guys too. Beth loves her bungee chair. I tried that bungee chair. It didn't, but I've got a bad lower back. So, yeah. Too bad I can't put it in the front pocket so people can see it when I'm carrying it, Debbie. I know, right? That'd be cool if I could get that front pocket open big enough, but I can't. So, yeah. Betsy has a koala chair. Pat Sloan has one too. Yep. Ladies who do this for a living sit on the koala chair because we spend a lot of time. Pamela wants to know what FlexiSpot is. It is a standing desk. You can hit a button. I've got a video on my channel all about it, showing you how it works, and I'm absolutely loving it. I get no shake with that embroidery machine. So, yeah. All right, you guys, the hour is up, and this has been a lot of fun. Thank you for your patience when my internet went. There's always a workaround. So don't forget, when I hit 70,000 subscribers, I'm giving away the Quilted Witch Kit, courtesy. It comes with the pattern and all the fabric, courtesy of Lady M, benefactor of my channel. She is such a sweetheart. Tell your friends, tell your guilds. Oh, Diane, you silly girl. She says she's too big for the koala chair. Okay. All right, you guys. So this has been a lot of fun. I got to go. I've got to pack. I got to do my hair. I got crazy. Big day. Big, big day, as my husband says. All right. We will talk to you soon. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. You guys go sew something. Bye.